What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to part 3 of Money in the Bank. And we're getting into the big business here. The first of our 2 matches here in part 3 will see the CWR Women's Championship defended in a ladder match. As always, I am your host, the Ripper Danny B, and introducing first, she is the challenger, the Jaminal. Of course, Jaminal, if you haven't been paying attention, she beat the champion in our first week and was granted a match for the title here tonight. And she was the one that requested a ladder match. We'll see if it pays off. And her opponent tonight, from Rockport, Texas, she is the CWR Women's Champion, the Distorted Angel, Amber Ryan. And now, of course, Amber Ryan was granted the Women's Championship, being, the World Champion of the former EFED CWR. Tonight, she defends the belt for the very first time. Amber's had a bit of a mixed bag of wins and losses so far when going up against the undefeated Jaminal. Most people would be nervous, but not Amber Ryan. The crowd are booing heavily, and that is to be expected, but they still respect Amber Ryan. You can't help it. The crowd certainly have their favourite going into this one. The plucky underdog, Jaminal, could come out of nowhere here tonight. She burst onto the scene, basically. She absolutely burst onto the scene in the first week, defeated Amber Ryan, and has just been on a streak ever since, and she's the one that introduces the ladders. Not a surprise, as she's the one that requested the ladder match in the first place. And the ladders are already in the ring, baby. There is going to be no screwing around this time. Jaminal going right up to the top rope, not wasting any time. Well, apparently wasting some time. Amber tried to knock her off, but Jaminal had the last laugh there. Came off with a leg drop. Strangely, she takes the ladder down and dumps it outside the ring. Too much clutter for her, I'm guessing. I think she wants to prove a point, rather than just climbing up there and gaining the championship straight away. Amber finally fights back. And drops her with a flapjack. Jaminal getting completely caught up in the ropes there, and I correct myself, that of course was not a flapjack, it was a back body drop, but Amber Ryan taking advantage of that move, wearing down the Jaminal. And she's still an enigma here, is the Jaminal. We don't know a lot about her. She doesn't really come across as a people person. She doesn't speak to very many people. She just goes out there and apparently kicks some ass. She needs to continue that tonight if she's going to beat Amber, who has a massive point to prove. Backbreaker there by Amber Ryan, wearing down Jaminal, and of course that is very, very clever. If you can stop the person from being able to climb the ladder, they've got less chance of being able to claim that belt. It's as simple as that. After striking with the ladder, Amber sets the ladder up. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. I thought she was going to stomp down on the gut, but instead she drops down into it instead, headbutting. And that's just the smash mouth brawling style of Amber Ryan, something you can't really prepare for, something you don't often see out of a lot of women, but that is Amber Ryan's style. She'll beat the hell out of you, and she's doing it right now with that ladder over Jaminal. Amber drops the ladder. Jaminal tries to make a counter, but Amber has had none of it, going in with the Desecrator. She's laid out Jaminal now. Amber should have gone for the ladder then. She should have taken her chance, but she didn't. Instead, maybe this is a smarter move. She's put Jaminal on the outside. Maybe this is much smarter. Amber is now ready to climb that ring, and she's alone. Jaminal is just about getting to her feet on the outside, but Amber is alone, and she's got her hand on that title belt. She's trying to wrench it down. She can't quite get it off. Jaminal is now back in the ring. She's flying up that ladder. Uppercut, uppercut. Amber goes flying. And she's done it. Wow. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. She did it. She came out of nowhere on the first episode of CWR, a complete unknown, and now here at Money in the Bank, she is the women's champion, the Jaminal. And look at that emotion on her face right now. She can't take this in properly right now. This is everything she wanted when she first came in, and she's done it. Unseated the legendary Amber Ryan. You can just see it in her right now. She is ecstatic. Hardly daring to believe it, but yes you are. Finally raising her arms in victory. The Jaminal stands now on top of your women's division. And with a start like she's had, you gotta wonder who's gonna be able to step up and take her. Because it ain't gonna be easy. With a match like that, you know damn well the main event is going to have a hard time following that. That was short, but my God was it impactful. Jaminal, your women's champion. Well, speaking of unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event for the evening, and it is a one-on-one match for the CWR World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 275 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Now, of course, when you consider the two men in this match, they've been unstoppable up until this point. They have both won 3 matches to put them in this one, but Sheamus you kind of expected. But on the other side of things, no one expected this. His opponent, you know what, he's on TV so little I've forgotten where he's from West Virginia, weighing whatever he weighs, who knows, baby, it's the one-man rock band representing the social outcasts. It's Heath Slater. And I never ever thought I would be saying his name in reference to a championship match, but Heath Slater has rocked the world on the way to the top, and now he faces Sheamus one-on-one for that very belt right there. You see it for the first time, the CWR World Heavyweight Championship. The tournament finals come to a head right now, and it's Sheamus who goes right in the Battle of the Red here tonight. It's Heath Slater slowly taking advantage of this match now, and I guess if you're Heath, you know Sheamus has got pretty much every advantage on you possible. But that hasn't stopped Heath Slater from getting to the finals. Let's not forget, he defeated Sheamus's brother-in-arms, King Barrett, to get this far. And of course, in the unaired special, he did also defeat Jack Swagger, 2 guys much bigger, faster, and stronger than him. And he's still here. That's Heath Slater taking advantage of Sheamus. Bouncing him off the ropes, and a spinebuster there by Heath Slater. Sit-out spinebuster. And just as he's done so far in the weeks leading up to this show, Heath Slater has taken control. 16 men entered this tournament, and we are down to the final 2. Sheamus finally getting some offense in. Nice power slam there by the Celtic Warrior. Whatever happens at the end of this match, one of these two men will have gone 4-0, and they will have proved themselves to be the most dominant man in Championship Wrestling Revolution today, and a man that could easily carry on at the top of the pack for as long as they damn well wanted. Sheamus with a nice uppercut there, bringing the European style to the American ring here in Heartlanda tonight, baby. Nice drop kick by Slater there, though, to take advantage. And of course, it still feels weird saying Heath Slater. He's come through the ranks like pretty much nobody expected. Mentioned, of course, a couple of his opponents. Sheamus had to go through guys like Daniel Bryan, who he did unfortunately injure a couple of weeks ago. You gotta know that Daniel Bryan is waiting in the wings, and a concussion injury for D-Bry could be very, very dangerous, as we all know. But Daniel Bryan will be waiting to get his revenge on Sheamus. The question is, will the Celtic Warrior be champion by the time Daniel Bryan comes back? And he will be back. Rolling fireman's carry slam there by Sheamus. A traditional move from a traditional man there. Neck breaker from the big fella. And Heath Slater is now starting to feel the pain as Sheamus rains down with that brute style. A lot of strength behind the Celtic Warrior, and he's going to use it to his full advantage tonight. Out the ring goes Slater. Now Heath got off to a great start, he really did, but Sheamus has been in control of the most of this match now. It could be a real Cinderella story for Heath Slater here tonight, but if Sheamus has his way, and it looks like he's going to release belly suplex, should I say. Belly suplex, pretty much the same thing, without the emphasis. We're on a 4 count outside the ring, and look at that haymaker from Sheamus. Heath Slater was knocked stupid with that one. Stupider. Just about makes it in. Heath Slater was really struggling to gain his senses back then. Sheamus looked to taunt, and Heath, just with a quick little left jab there, took full advantage of it. Comes off the rope with a sunset flip. Sheamus could rue the day he took the chance to taunt Heath Slater there. Or maybe not. Maybe he's got a counter waiting in the wings. Who knows? But Heath Slater gets right back on Sheamus. Takes him down with that inverted flapjack. I think. Don't quote me on my moves knowledge. Heath Slater has now taken Sheamus to town. He's dropped him down. He's slowed the pace, and this is what Heath needs to do. The only way he's going to beat Sheamus is to control him. Keep him down. Keep the match pace the way Heath Slater would like it. He seems to be doing that right now. Sweetness, baby! He's hit the sweetness. 1, 2, not quite. And Heath can't believe it, and by rights too. Sheamus is one tough SOB though. You've got to pull more out of the bag if you're going to beat down the Celtic Warrior, Heath. He's keeping up the pressure though. This is exactly what he needs to do. Send Sheamus to the outside. And he's got Sheamus. Is he going to drop him on the apron? He is. Oh, wow. And look at Sheamus's forehead. Sheamus has been busted wide open by that DDT. Shot block there by Heath Slater keeps Sheamus down. No cover there. Obviously on the outside. Does not count. Heath Slater though. Oh. Yeah. Heath Slater gave Sheamus a little bit too much time there. Maybe that messed pinfall was a bad idea. So it's given Sheamus a chance to catch his breath, recover, and now he's taken advantage. The blood is spilling down the forehead of Sheamus, coming right out the tip of that mohawk. Provides for an awesome visual, but you got to think it's just going to do nothing but piss off the Celtic Warrior. Maybe not. Sheamus is feeling good, baby. We're at a 7 count, but Sheamus is the one to break it. Heath makes his way back into the ring, though, right round Sheamus. He's going to take advantage. Heath looked like he was going to go for a run there, but he didn't quite make it. Sheamus has got Heath. Up he goes. Bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus has done it. Despite the fact that the blood is pouring down his face, the Celtic Warrior was able to pop Heath Slater up. And damn, he feels confident, and so he should. Here is your winner, and the new CWR World Heavyweight Champion, Sheamus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a Big E is cashing in money in the bank. He only won it earlier tonight, but Big E is cashing it in. Big E is in there right now. He's taking it to Sheamus. He's just flattened Sheamus. He's come out of nowhere. It looked like he ran through the crowd. Big E has thrown Sheamus across the ring. He's going for the cover. We're going to have a new champion. No! It's a rope break. Big E sizing up Sheamus though. And big clothesline by Big E. Down goes Sheamus. I don't believe this is going to happen. 1, 2, 3. It's happened. Sheamus was champion for about 35 seconds there. Big E cashes in money in the bank immediately and wins the CWR World Championship. Wow. What a night. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been CWR Money in the Bank. I have been the Ripper Danny B. Here is your new world champion, Big E. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and my God, I will see you next time. Thank you, and good night.